Hello, YouTube world. This is Emmanuel Martinez, and welcome to another episode of SVSTM. Today was pretty exciting. I went to the gym this morning, got some good workout in, and I was listening to some good inspirational material. I was talking about we all have gifts, and that's going to be the topic of today's video. Is just what is your gift? What is your gift? What do you do that comes easy to you, and you notice it only comes easy to you? Not anybody else, but it comes pretty easy to you. You do it, and it's almost effortless. We have certain gifts. Each of us have this certain gift, whether we can sing, whether we're strong. We all have something we can provide the world. And I had a great story about a gentleman that he stuck with some famous comedian for several years, and all he did was cutting hair. That's all he did, is cut hair. And that's all he focused on. And he stuck with this comedian. He went from getting paid $10 per haircut to making $1,500 per haircut. He was making thousands of dollars per week. And eventually this comedian shaved his head bald, and he gave the gentleman that stuck with him for so many years, the guy that cut hair, he gave them a servant's package. Hey, thank you so much for sticking with me. And he gave him a pretty good amount. And so this gentleman, that all he did was cut hair, and it was his gift. He was just so amazing at it. He ended up opening a couple barbershops. He ended up employing a couple people, like 4 different businesses, and he's making $4 million just cutting hair. And that's his gift. It's what his craft. He was working on his craft, and he became amazing at it. And so I'd want to turn the mirror back at you. I'm curious, Manny. What's your gift? Well, for me, I have a mentor. His name is Jeremy Slade. And he monetarily has a lot of things that I'd like to have. 100% paid off house, paid off cars, 100% running off residual income. What he tells me my strengths is my passion and my heart. And those are things I've really been focusing on and just trying to tap into. I'm starting to notice it's easy for me to see greatness in other people, like people's strengths. For most people, it's easy to just be like, hey, you smell, hey, you're short, hey, you're fat. A lot of people just focus on all the terrible negative things about individuals. And for me, for instance, if I see someone working out at the gym and they're out of shape, well, I am a shape. I don't know why I had to refer back to myself. But if I see someone that's in there out of shape and is trying, I am so proud of that person for pushing past their excuses and doing something about their current situation. It's funny, though. A lot of those people, they're super sweet, kind, respectful people. They're good. Like, they're fit in their mind when it comes to relationships and communicating to people. Their body's just not fit. But how many millions and billions of people are out there just not fit in your mind? How many are walking out there and their head is just not fit? Yeah, you might be able to have a fit body, but how are your relationships? How is your relationship with your parents? Like, people need to start plugging into great information, and we actually have great information through the Super app, which eventually I'll figure out how to stick a link to it. So that's what I want to talk about today, is focus on your gifts. Focus on what you were brought here for. We're all brought here for a reason. We all have unique things that we can offer the world, because the world is screaming out. And I'm tired of not taking action on things I want, the things that I know I can share. I feel like I have an ability to speak to people's hearts. I have an ability to speak truth and refreshing life into people. And I love praising people for the things and the accomplishments they've done. That's what I like to do. That's what I love. I love doing that. I love seeing progress. I love seeing people unplugging from the system and plugging into the programming they want, the programming that's right for everyone. And so that's my gift. I encourage you to take time to figure out what your gifts are. Write them down. Man, there's everything on YouTube. You can find everything and anything, but that's another problem. You have to filter through so much trash and garbage, but there's a lot of gold on YouTube. But if you want more of a skeleton, you want something that's more structured and more like 120% viable and has information to back every statistic, you want to get a hold of me. I know who you can plug into. There's different areas of your life you can focus on: financial, relationships, communication, leadership. There's so much that the organization I work with offers. If that's one of you, I encourage you to reach out. Leave a comment. I encourage you to subscribe and like to help the algorithm. Learning from all these beautiful YouTubers. They're just throwing those words in there. If you like this video, leave a comment. I'd love to reach out to you, and I hope you're having a great day. This is another episode of SBSTM. We'll see you soon.